Hey guys, how you doing? Wow, what a fantastic day we had this morning. It's sort of become a little bit overcast since there, and starting to feel a little bit cooler. However, welcome along everybody there today. Shohag Ahmed from Bangladesh, and also TBC Sharif Khan. Great to have you guys there today. These guys are doing a fantastic job there in the broadcasting industry in TBC community. So it's great to have you guys there. Also, MD Islam Simon, Adiful Simon over there in Bangladesh, Italy, in the Bangladesh casting community. And hello there too, by the way, to Jolika. Nice to have you there too. And also Musa, nice to see you too there, brother. Great to have everybody in my broadcast here today. It's Wednesday here in New Zealand, 12 p.m. lunchtime. So lots of people can see me maybe in the lunch break there too, from New Zealand's time for lunch. So let's turn that one off for a sec. Okay. All right, so what I'm actually going to do first of all, guys, there today is just share some new updates in the blog. There has been many updates in the blog there lately. Oh, that's great, Jalika. Great to hear that. So I'm going to just now share my screen here with you guys and just give you some updates on what's been happening in the blog in the last 24 hours. Yeah. All right. Okay, so Bitcoin contests results. Actually, just give it a refresh. It might have been from yesterday, that page. Sorry, there we are. This is the latest now. May 20th, 2019, send button meetings. Okay, that was a couple of days ago now. Let's go back to the first page. Okay, that's right. Now we're right. So don't miss out on every opportunity to collect more cookie rewards. This was a video that was put out recently by Sister Bex here? Yeah, Sister Bex here in New Zealand, talking about you know, cookie rewards and what you can do to pick them up. Go a little bit further.
Everybody here don't really have merchants yet. We're kind of on a slow buzz here. But in saying that, I mean, we're a much smaller country than the rest of the countries in the world. We're only a minute little country. We're going to have like almost 5 million people.
That's right. Nearly 5 million people here living in New Zealand, compared to the rest of the world that we've got populations far greater. Okay, so that was Sister Bex here in New Zealand doing that one about don't miss out on the opportunity to collect all your cookie rewards and more. And then we've got Brother Key here is doing TBC that so that his grandchildren will live in peace. Well, that sounds fantastic. You know, this is great for our children and grandchildren, even though they don't realise it now. They just think, oh, just a load of nonsense for children. But once they get older, they will really appreciate what their parents or grandparents have done for them.
You know, all broadcasters, I've been reading in the blog that they should attend broadcasters meeting. So on every Tuesday, New Zealand time anyway. Yeah, but you know, that means for Kiwis, it means getting up 3 a.m. in the morning, and I know that's probably not the Kiwi way of doing things that early in the morning. Most of you get up around about 5 just to go to work, but to get up around 3, it's a bit much. Now, I think there are other ways with I don't know if they record those meetings as broadcast meetings, so you can have a look at them.
You can do, yep. If you're unable to attend that live, like myself as well, and Brother Key and Sister Bex, you know, then there is the live, the replay of that broadcast that Stephen Cuffey will usually put up in the broadcast area. It's just a pity it has to fall on that time because, you know, 3 a.m. in the morning is really sort of the middle of the night, you know, over here. So maybe we can shift that a little bit further forward. A couple of hours would be even better to attend them live. If I happen to be up at that time, though, I will definitely be on them. Here's another one. Use all of the tools available to you to recruit. Okay, now how many people are using all the tools that are available in the Kringle Cashback office? Okay, here's Mr. Stephen Cuffey talking about that too. And fast forward that from where he starts.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, now this here, it says, don't miss, the first one here was says, don't miss the broadcast meeting 30 minutes before the Senate meetings. It looks like I have already put my video up, okay? It was a great, it had many people here, as you can see, that was here, different men and women that was at my broadcast meeting that was there. Admin has already posted it. Admin was actually there, folks. This was the 3rd week that our TBC admin was there.
Yep, admin's there every week for the broadcasters.
Puts up every Monday morning with all our set button hosts.
See if we can find the other one.
New Year's Day.
See if we can find the part where it's
and it's also stated that we only got 10 more days. This was Mary Lou of the Philippines talking about 10 days left to become instant millionaire, talking about last 10 days of redemption.
Yep. So not long now, guys. Just under 10 days now.
That stands for
8 days left.
Cash Back Office. Kringle Cash Back Office. That's the abbreviation for KCBO, Kringle Cash Back Office. One thing that's really important, okay? You know, we talk about mindset a lot. Right now, I've been talking about a lot of mindset, and some other TBC has been talking a lot about that the past weeks. But you know one thing I discovered, and Randy said it, and I would say it too, because it's so true, is that a lot of people have, not me, but a lot of people have what you call an employee mindset, which is not necessarily proper for the Billion Coin or any other offline or online business. I'm gonna say that again so y'all get that. A lot of TBCNs, because they're still working for a living and they rightfully have to, no problem. They have an employee, like they're on a job, employee mindset, and which is not necessarily proper.
All right. So Mr. Stephen Cuffey there doing the live broadcast of, you watch the rest of that, you'll actually understand the tools that are available that you can utilize in the back office. Debate gold versus digital gold. All right, let's have a look at this. We'll just do a little bit of this one.
Hi everyone, welcome to a very special episode on the Phone-Based YouTube channel where we're going to talk economics, central banking, and perhaps the future as the new standard underlying those banks, or maybe get rid of them altogether, as I am joined by the one and only Peter Schiff and Seyfriedina Moose. Peter, neither of you guys need an introduction on this channel, but Peter, go ahead and do a very brief introduction, including the book that you have out right now.
Well, I don't have any new books. Of course, the books I've written in the past are still available to be sold. The most recent one is The Real Crash, America's Coming Bankruptcy, which I updated, I think, in 2016. So it's about 3 years old, but it's still extremely relevant. And the crash that I was warning about has yet to happen, but it will, probably in a more spectacular manner, given the fact that we've been able to kick the can down the road. And in the process, all the problems have gotten bigger. But I kind of rose to notoriety based on my forecast of the 2008 financial crisis. My first book, Crash Proof from the Coming Economic Collapse, came out in early 07, but it was written largely in 05 and 06. And I was commenting on the housing bubble, how the Fed had inflated that, and what the consequences would be for the economy once it popped. But also in that book, I forecast that when the bubble did pop, the Fed would try to reflate it with more of the same monetary policy that caused the bubble in the first place. And that was what I thought would ultimately crash the economy. I said we were not going to succumb to the disease, but the government's cure, which would actually lead to a dollar crisis, a sovereign debt crisis. That is the crisis that so far has been postponed, but only at the expense of exacerbating it. So I think that's still coming. And what I do for a living is I help people manage their money to try to prepare for what I believe is an inevitable crisis.
All right. So that's gentlemen, they're talking about, if you check the rest of that video out, you'll be able to see the difference with the debate between this, the gold from the ground to the digital gold. All right. So, okay, let's have a look at this one. TBC brochure could be the key to signing up merchants. Now, this might have been one of my ones, I believe, talking about this. Yes. So if you haven't seen that one, I was just talking about that yesterday with the TBC brochure, creating something that's going to be able to, help, you're investing in your business by buying the brochures or getting the brochures made up. Even if you made it up yourself, and you just need to get them all created so that it's got all the information that the merchants actually need to have. Valuable information that they need to have, which would be, I would reckon, on the dashboard here would be a good place to look for some of that information. And there's also some information under the marketing side too, which is with the this one here, poster. You'll see under posters there as well. So there's some information here that can be all put into, like this, for instance, could be put into the brochure. And then information here that concerns them, which is to do with the merchants. Which you could put something like something that's going to be able to be used. There's this other one actually when you log in. So if we log out here, this is a perfect picture to have on the brochure for the merchants. Or even this one. Because if they can see that it's already available there for these merchants who are already participating, these people are going to, want to also be a participant. So something like that there would just be a perfect, perfect sort of a cover picture for that brochure. You know, so it's already saying it's ready for merchants to use and accept. Kringle coins are private phone currency, ready for merchants to use and accept. See, it's big rewards there for merchants. You know, they would receive 50% of all the profits. You know, merchants and consumers alike love the speed and convenience of using Kringles to conduct transactions that are recorded on a blockchain for security. So it's all secure too, this whole digital gold that we have. Kringle coins are currently in the hands of millions of people worldwide, and we have an aggressive distribution plan to enroll 1 billion members into our private community by 2020. And so all they need to do there is just, you know, scan that QR code to make a payment in Kringles to get that discount off of their purchase. Okay, let's log back in again. And we'll look at the contest while we're here, see where we are today. This is the current full-time leaderboard now. Now, so far, I can see that we've got, oh, wow. It looks like Ling Reese from Uganda is going to want to take it out this week because he's seen these other people winning it every week. Sometimes 3 times in a 3 times. Won the Ace Fletcher, I think, has now won it 3 times. Victor Adici's won this 3 times with the 200 grains of gold for the Bitcoin contest running weekly. Okay, so with that, guys, you know, you've got all of these people coming in. Look, he's got himself up there twice, 35, 41. So I don't know what's happening there. He's actually got a total there of 76, if that's correct. You know, 76 people. He's got first and second covered already. Number 3 we've got again is Ace Fletcher. These guys are just going amazingly. You know, it's just really building up the community so quickly. See, even Marianne Murphy now on 9 in South Africa. We've got, you know, Nigeria's so far or last week had been leading the way, leading with the most enrolled new sign-ups, paid new sign-ups. So there's 4 days and about 15 hours left now for the Bitcoin contest to become part of this. But look, it's looking very strong already with Ling Reese in 2 places, 41 and 35. 76, you know? Wow, it's really getting very, very, you know, fierce out there now with the current leaders on the leaderboard. All right, okay. Let's go back to the blog and merchant broadcaster. Here we go. Talking about the merchants all over the place, like with you know, what's going on there at the moment. There's more talk about the merchants. I think that's happening right now than there is any other you know, thing happening in the TBC community. And a lot of the merchants who are smart will see this is a great platform for them to be able to expose their products and services.
My name is Mohammuddin Malik. I am from Gujarat, Ahmedabad. सभी को नमस्कार. और मेरा आज फर्स्ट ब्रॉडकास्ट लाइव है, तो टाइम है अभी। तो मेरा जो अभी ये जो बैकग्राउंड में जो शॉप दिख रहे हो आप लोग, तो ये मेरा कुत्ता है। तो कल
रिक्वेस्ट दिया था, तो हम आज अप्रूव आ चुका है। तो मैं थोड़ा 2 मिनट मेरे को टाइम दीजिए, मैं जा रहा हूँ मैं।
All right, so check that one out, guys. If you're in the hidden, that's talking about the merchants over there in India selling clothing, looks like, and other accessories available with a portion there of TBC. Okay, and I think, have we seen this one before? Don't wait until the last minute for redemption. This might have been Mary Lou, I think. Oh, we did see this, I think, yesterday. This was day 45 of Mbe Derek's To the Moon training. And so that's right up to date there. Let's go right up to the top. Just refresh that, see if there's any new ones coming in. Okay, no, that looks all good. Check my chat room, see who else has arrived here. Everybody. Hi, Lucy. It's nice to see you there too. Great. Lucy's a great mine there too. Lives here in Aotearoa in New Zealand. And great to see her there on the live broadcast today. Also nice to see Bill Canada, also another fellow Kiwi in Aotearoa here in New Zealand. Also Army Dixon over there in Dubai. Just looking at flights at the moment, Army, to fly from here to Belarus, and I may be flying through Dubai to Abu Dhabi, but it's only for about 2 hours on that particular flight. But I'll let you know on that, what's happening if we go there or there's another flight. Also, nice to see Lucy and everybody else there too. Great. Wow. I never knew it would take off like this. And also my Bangladesh community too. All right, so I'm just going to, what am I going to do? Just stop sharing the screen here. And find the buttons. All right, okay. Thanks guys again for coming in today. Always a pleasure to have everybody. I will be back again tomorrow, same time, same channel, 12 p.m. NZST time. Till then, guys, have a fantastic day and peace.